Hi and welcome. Today we're going to look at a phone from UMIDIGI. I hope I say this correctly. This is the BISON X20 or BISON X20. It has 12 gig of RAM. 6 plus 6 gigabyte RAM means that it's taking 6 gig from the internal memory, which is 128 gigabytes. It has an NFC, so I guess you could make payments with it. Let's see what else it says in here. Not much, so let's quickly have a look online and I can tell you a few things. Let's see. It has a massive 12 gigabytes of RAM, but that's 6 gigabytes actually RAM memory plus 6 gigabytes virtual memory from that 128. It can be further expanded with the 1 terabyte micro SD card, which is really good. And this is actually IP68, IP69K, waterproof and drop proof and dust proof. So it's invincible. I've seen some videos where they put it in the freezer, in a bucket of water or something like that, or in a hot environment, in dust, mud. They drop it. Yeah, it's amazing what it could do. So it has a certification of so the certification is MIL STD 810H, certification that protects against extreme temperatures and drops for up to 1.5 meters. So if you're an outdoor enthusiast, this will work really well for you. The battery, it's 6000 milliamp, which is bigger than the 5000 normally you get. And it has a reverse charge, so you can charge another device from it. Yeah, so you can make it just as a power bank as well. So the screen is 6.53 inches with the high-end visual experience, equipped with 20 megapixel main camera and the 8 megapixel front camera. And then what else? It has also NFC technology to make payment easier. GPS, GLONASS, Beidou, I don't know what's that, Galileo, Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 4.2. It could have been newer. Fingerprint on the side, facial recognition as well. So let's see what else I can tell you that I haven't so far. Smart Google lenses, that's something that is built in Android. So you can stay for 30 minutes in 1.5 meters water depth, 360 degrees all around, dust proof. It can resist up to between minus 20 and actually not between, but it could resist up to minus 70 degrees Celsius. Can be dropped from 1.8 meters, they say. I think he was saying something else earlier. What else can I say? Android 13. I don't know if you will get upgraded to Android 14. Probably not. It has a SOS button as well. And it has a button for when under the water, so you could take photos. And then yeah, you can charge other devices from it. What else we could tell you guys from here? So the camera, 20 megapixels main camera, 8 megapixels selfie camera, so it should be quite good. There's also a 2 megapixels macro camera. As you can see, it has 2 cameras in there. And it has night mode, and then it's just rugged. It's not 5G. I think it's only up to 4G. And you can use it as 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and 1 micro SD. Yeah, I think that's kind of all I could say about it. It will have a charger included, I think, and the film protector applied already, power the charger power adapter, USB-C cable, and yeah, loads of goodies with this phone. So let's just open it up. We'll just cut this through to unseal this beast of a phone. So let's take it out, have a quick look around. It comes with a screen protector pre-installed, I think. We'll see when we remove this. It's definitely heavier. You can see it has whatever is this, like a rugged metal kind of. It's just like a tank. Waterproof, it says in there. There's volume up and down. That's the fingerprint, that's the camera button they were talking about, and that's the, I forgot what's this button for. Can't remember now. I did mention it at the beginning of the video. And that's the SIM card tray, which finally drag it out like that. Properly sealed, as you can see, twice in there. So that's where you put your SIM card and or 2 SIM cards. On the back you see it's not about the camera on this one. You can see 2 tiny little cameras in there and the flash. I'm not sure what's that, probably for some kind of like cooling. That's a speaker in there. So I guess there's no speaker in here. There's a microphone in there, USB-C for charging, and there's also the grill on the top, the camera. And let's just do this together. Listen to that. Lovely. Let's put that down there and see what else we get. Quick guide. Interesting shape of a charger, and this is USB-A. I would like to see USB-C in here. Still nice that they gave us a charger, and then you have the cable, which is USB-A to C. But you know, if you have one around, that's USB-A, or you could use your own charger. You don't need to use this one. By the way, this one will be up to 10 watts. So I don't think this phone charges quite fast. But what I'll do, obviously I'm gonna test it myself, and then I'll continue the this is just an unboxing video, so you could see what we have in here. And then I don't think it's anything down there. No, it looks like it sits on something. Nothing else. Okay, so there you have it, guys. Let's just turn it on, see if it's any juice. But again, I really like that it comes with screen protector pre-installed. It's perfectly installed anyway. And you'll probably see that this one has like some bezel. You could see in there as well, on the sides and in here. You will see when it turns white now. Yeah, so it's like this. It's still slim. I mean, this is an iPhone 14, and it's still as slim as this one. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna test it, and I'll carry on the video after, because everyone knows how you set up an Android phone and all that stuff. But what you wanna see is the camera. Maybe we'll test its ruggedness as well. So yeah, stay tuned for the second part of the video. Yeah, so let's wrap up this video. I've been using it for quite a while now, and it's a really good phone for how much it costs. The 4G is fine. The text and calls pretty well, no issues at all. Now I've played a bit around with the display settings and made it, customize it to be better for me and for my eyes, and this is how I preferred it. It doesn't come loaded with many apps. It just has this security, market, and the browser, which probably if you hold and press you can just remove them. Easy as that. So let's just have a quick look at the camera. So that's how the camera app looks like, and if you bring something close, pretty fine from there, even from there, and even from there, so that's quite good. Let's take a photo and let's have a look. So as you can see on my hand, a bit reddish, but it has plenty of details. So the photo, let's see if, so you can enable location, grid line, anti-flickering, which is quite good. It has the option. Even shutter sound, you can turn it on and off, and with newer phone like the Samsung S24 you can't even do that. You can't even turn off the shutter unless you turn off the volume. Touch capture, you can have that if you want. Self timer, you can set it for 2 seconds or 10 seconds. Picture size, so as you can see it's using the maximum resolution of 20 megapixels, width 5120 by 3840. Let's see what else we have. Watermark. I actually don't like the watermark. Sorry, watermark of. You will put something like the name of the phone on your photos. Not sure what is ZSD. And anti-shake, has an anti-shake option, which is really good. So let's see what else he has. He has beauty. Not sure, probably works on people's face. Let me bring my trusty person. Okay, say hello to my little minion. So yeah, let's see any beauty effects. I don't like it. Video. So let's see what options is for this. So you have location, grid, anti-flickering, shutter sound, and the resolution of the video quality. It's actually full HD, but it will be 30 frames per second. But at least it's nice that it goes up to full HD. And you can enable or disable the microphone. Interesting feature. So let's just go ahead and take a little movie. It does a good job with the focus. Yeah, not bad at all. For for what kind of camera it has, I think it's quite good, and you can even play around with this with the brightness. Should have left it where it was. So yeah, and then you have portrait, and I think for this one can we actually do something with this? So you have an enhance mode. You can make it to be a bit warm, but that looks a bit weird. Or cool. That looks off. You can crop it, adjust it, so you can do manual brightness, white point contrast, highlights. You can apply filters. That's quite cool. Markup, so you can even play around. Let's see what kind of pens they have. I guess it's just one type of, oh no, it is pen or highlighter. Okay, that's quite good actually. And you can even add text, so you can even write down on it. You can put text, so that's quite good. And then you can save a copy. Obviously it's using the internal memory, but you can add up to 1 terabyte micro SD card. You can use Google Lenses, share it. You can even use Chromecast. So you can see it's picking up one of my bedroom displays. So yeah, and extra, what is extra? You have a Pro version, so you can play around with settings. ISO and all this kind of stuff. And you exit from it, and you also have night mode. I have to say, it does a really good job actually. For you shouldn't have much experience. He's doing something now. Maybe I should have just stayed on. You shouldn't have much expectations with it, but I think it does a good job for an inexpensive device. So that's the one where we've written all over, and that's our video. Let's play it a bit and see also the sound. Does a good job with the focus. The speaker is only in here on the back. Not the best position, I would say. But yeah, it's a decent video, you know. Yeah, not bad at all. For for what kind of camera it has. I don't think I was talking very loud anyway. I think it's quite good, and you can even play around with this with the brightness. Shouldn't have left it where it was. Yeah, so what else we have? I think this is the best photo. I think that was the portrait, or the... So that's how it loads this site. Loads of new fonts. Not really sure what else to show you. It does works pretty well, I would say. These buttons are customizable, so you see you can set it up as hotkeys. So for example, on a single click you can choose to maybe open the flashlight. Actually, I will do that on 2. Maybe let's do start recording for now, and then double click, you can add open the flashlight, and maybe long press SOS, and then hotkey, we can use it as a camera. Open application. You can even open an application. So I think I want to open the camera, and then I'm not interested in anything else. So let's just try. Actually, I'll show you the fingerprint as well. You see, I don't know, it works sometimes. Depends how is my hand. It's quite fast when it works. You see now. And one thing I've noticed, while you're trying to rest your thumb to unlock it, you will end up pressing it, pushing the button down. So yeah, let's try and see if we can open the camera. Yep, that works perfectly fine. So probably you could have like like if you double press it to have like a video or taking a photo. Okay, and then if you press this once, starts recording. Testing 1 2 3, testing, 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 testing 1 2 3, testing, testing, testing. So let's just see. Testing 1 2 3, testing, 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 testing 1 2 3, testing, testing, testing. Does a decent job. And then if you press twice, you should turn off the flashlight. And then if you press twice, it shuts it down. Press long. Can't remember what I was supposed to do. You would open the, you have to add some details. That will open the SOS. So yeah, otherwise it's just a normal phone. It just works perfectly fine. I haven't noticed any issues. The battery lasts you for a day. Depends how much you play around with it. It could last you maybe a day and a half. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's very rough, very tough. And I do like the way it looks like as well. The camera does a good job. It's perfect for you know, if you're a person who is not really interested in you know, much, you know, if you're using the phone, maybe if you're working as in the constructions, or like if you're a builder, or you know, this is a perfect phone for you because it's very tough. If you're working in a cold environment, it does perfectly the main jobs, like phone calls, messages, taking a video, taking photos. It's not going to be perfect like you have with more expensive devices, but you have to think about it, how much you pay for this. So it's only an inexpensive device. And then it has some nice features like this customizable buttons. I like that you don't really have to insert the pin, you just drag this tray out, and then you add your double SIMs or a SIM and a micro SD card. And he also has NFC, which is really good. Some of the other UMIDIGI phones, they're a bit more inexpensive, they don't have that. So they're trying, you know, to combine features. Another thing I've noticed is, like, when you accept some policies in here, make sure you don't, if you don't want to, make sure you don't allow you know, visibility over so many vendors that they have, because that's how probably they taking some money back, because this is a brilliant phone. Really nice LCD display. Okay, it's not AMOLED, but yeah, if you imagine, a lot of manufacturers used to have LCD displays before, and it was just fine. Let's see if this works. You see, that's the problem I'm having. Maybe try and register your fingerprint twice. One other thing is, like, if I've set up if you move it to wake up, which it does it pretty well, but then I don't know why, you know, why it's not really. So I have to put a pin, and then I've noticed if you do it, no, it vibrates, so it's not really picking up my fingerprint. I don't know why. Have you seen earlier you would? It's very annoying that it's a press on button, because you end up pressing it when you don't really want to. So that's the annoying bit about it. Yeah, you see now, for me, it's also it's quite hot today and I have sweaty hands, but it just doesn't want to do it. Yeah, cool. So there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.